Really? Really? Good morning, this is Manchester. I'm straight out of Victoria Station. This is rather strange and bleak, and I don't know what it's about other than it's a little pond in the middle of the city centre. I'm crossing the little man-made canal. That's the smallest canal I've ever seen. Yeah. So you got pancakes, you got sweets, you got alcohol, you got Greek food, Yorkshire wraps, sausages and burgers, and a bar. That is what Christmas is here in the UK. Now this is Manchester Cathedral, and it's got a big funny thing right in the middle of it. It's like a bee. Oh, it's a wasp. I have no idea why. Spice and grind. This is inside the cathedral land. It's got a rum bar. It's got more food. I've no idea what this wasp is, but this really does seem strange. A cathedral has used its land to put some sheds on and sell alcohol and beverages, just so they can make some money out of whatever it is that's going on at Christmas. I know it's Christmas, and yes, Christmas cheer and all that, but it seems very strange that a cathedral would do that. It's everywhere throughout the centre of Manchester has got these Christmas markets. That's the Oyster Bar, Sinclair's. More food and shit. Food and shit, food and shit. It's all that people seem to spend their money on, food and shit. And frankly, it is shit. It's everything that's going to make you fucking £17 heavier. That's the Arndale Centre. Never been in. I might have to go in later. And again, more Christmas market stuff. Selling shit. It's just sweets. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Let's fill you up with sugar and increase your estrogen. All the men eat lots of sugar, eat lots of sweets. It's turning the frogs gay. Alex Jones, I mean, it's not that they were turning them gay, it was actually transing them. It was changing their gender. The male frogs, from eating all of the shit that was being got rid of out of various industrial units being put into the water, male frogs were actually developing female stuff. We got some Christmas songs. Yeah, they're very good, very good. The bus driver's getting a bit annoyed with somebody. You see, it's like anywhere in Britain, you wait for a bus and then 3 come along. That flag there, is that Italian? Green, white and red. That's the Chancery. I think this is the place I want to go, but it's not got the flag on it that I'm looking for. This is the Consolato d'Italia. That's not the one I want. Do you know where the Spanish consulate is?
This building, well, the entrance is just around the corner.
Thank you. España. Here we go. That's a pretty gnarly looking flag, I gotta say. It looks like it's been wrapped over a few times. This is the one that I want. You are the one I want. Honey. Really? Really? Fucking hell, fine. St. Peter's Square, the cenotaph. We will remember them. In honoured memory of the Soviet soldiers who gave their lives liberating Europe, and in recognition of the brave people of the besieged Leningrad, 1941 to 1945. No one is forgotten. 3rd of September 2020. That is a statement that I absolutely concur with and agree with, and I'm not sure that there are that many British people who would continue to agree with that. This is for the Korean War. I didn't realise that we were involved in the Korean War. To our Italian comrades, 1915 to 1918. I don't really know much about Italy in the First World War. British Legion Manchester to our fallen comrades. To the honour and memory of Mancunians who have given their lives in other conflicts since 1945. And this is the British Nuclear Tests Veterans Association. Those who died since the British tests at Montebello, Emu Fields, Maralinga, Malden Island and Christmas Island between 1952 and 1962. This is an excellent memorial, I've got to say, and we will remember them. A lot of the wreaths are still here. They are plastic though. Their name liveth for evermore. And here is the army of tents. I don't know who it is that is in them. I don't know whether it's migrants or just general homeless. These guys are speaking a foreign language, so it looks like they're migrants. And there's some Christmassy stuff here. What is it with the bees and the wasps in Manchester? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And if we go through this, these look like Soviet stars on here. This is West Mosley Street, which might connect to Oswald Mosley or something. I don't know. And there is a big fat Santa that actually looks like a baby, actually. It really does. It doesn't look like an adult. There's the Union flag flying high. It's a nice big one. And the wind is catching it beautifully. I don't really know what this building is either. That's quite a beautiful bit of, I don't know what you'd call it, but there's some nice crests in there as well. But it's a very, that makes it look quite good, and then the rest of it makes it look like a Soviet prison or something. People going around their business, nobody's looking particularly happy, which I think is a British trait.
Your plug's wide open.
Is it?
Yeah.
The pocket?
The green one.
Thank you. He's talking about the pockets. So there's a couple of police vehicles around and a couple of ambulance vehicles around. There's lots of security. And there's street cleaners as opposed to street walkers. But there's not a lot actually happening. And it is Piccadilly Gardens. The whole thing about Christmas gardens is just food. There's nothing festive about it at all, that I can tell. It's just a way of, I don't know, screwing over the standard food stores, or maybe, I don't know, I haven't got a clue. Is that how it's meant to be?
When we go back to yours, I'll get you a paper.
Is that what this country has become? Just a place to get people spending money on very expensive shit food. And just round from Piccadilly Gardens, from the tram stop, you got the Arndale Centre again. So I'm guessing this is one end of the Arndale Centre, and the other Arndale Centre comes out close to Victoria. The other entrance comes out close to Victoria, which means it's fucking massive. So I have walked through the Arndale Centre, and I have ended up coming out at the exit close to Victoria. I gotta say, it reminds me of the mid-1980s when I was in Birmingham. It reminds me of the Bullring, except about 5 times as big. It's like, and the idea of going in there regularly or going shopping in there is horrendous. Why would I do that? Even if I lived in Manchester, I'd probably spend all of my life, having been in there once, I would spend my whole life avoiding going in there. Because I see absolutely no reason to do that whatsoever. Then again, I do buy everything online, so there is absolutely no reason for me to go into these places unless I'm just visiting and going, oh, I've heard of that place. Maybe I should go in there and see what it's like. And yes, it's shit. It reminds me definitely of the bullring and how the bullring was back in the 1980s in Birmingham. Pretty naff and crap, really. And I'm back in the Christmas market selling shit and sweets and chocolates and crap. And it is just trying to turn the frigging frogs gay. I'm back at the oyster bar. Guys out with their ladies when they're shopping. When the ladies are shopping, never smile. It just doesn't happen. They're very unhappy people. Being dragged around. Being forced to spend their money. Or forced to just follow the lady, spending her money. Or your money. Currywurst to go. Curry sausages. What the hell? Huh? Are they normal sausages with curry sauce on them? That's the Witch House. I don't know. Don't know what the prices are either. German bratwurst, £8. In a roll with onions. Currywurst, it's down from $9.50 to $8. Berlin currywurst. The worst of the worst. And they've had to reduce the price because nobody was buying it. That is the currywurst. It is chopped up sausage in a bowl. Chopped up sausage in a bowl with curry. And that is currywurst. Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. This is the glory of Christmas in Manchester. And I have no idea why there are so many people here. I wonder whether people just come along every day just to try a different place out so that they can go through 100 or 200 quid a week just on food at lunchtime. Oh, have you heard of Sheppy's? Gotta go and try it out. I just chose Sheppy's because it was here, but it turns out to be cider rather than whatever food it's meant to be. So I'm back here at the oyster bar and the old Wellington. I do love these trees, actually. These are absolutely stunning. What is it with the bees and Manchester? What is it? Minshall's house. Minshall's house. It's an impressive looking building, and then it's got a disgusting frontage on it. It's a vile frontage, an affront to an absolutely glorious 1890s, rebuilt in 1890, founded in 1689. What a glorious building. And then some absolute knob put that big double glazed window and metal door on it. Absolutely crazy.